Good morning, good morning. Today is Friday. Today's Friday morning. So if you remember yesterday, I went and did another night of Uber. I need some lip gloss. Oh my God. I did another night of Uber Eats last night, Thursday night. And it was funny. My first order, I think it took about 20 minutes for my first order to come through. I think I signed on about, what time was it? I think it was about 4:45 when I signed on. But it took about 20 minutes for me to get my first order again. First order ended up being the same house, from the same place, some sushi, for this guy, and it was around the same time. So I'm like, ooh, okay, maybe he's probably going to order every day. Looked like a single man. And so, and then it took a while before the second order came through. It took a while before the second, like 45 minutes or so for that second order to come through. So I started to say, you know what, maybe I'm supposed to take an off day today. Well, I did the second order, and let me see, the second order, I can't remember what it said. Oh, that second order was for TGI Fridays. And let me tell you, that pissed me off. TGI Fridays, I parked where it says to-go orders, went through the to-go orders door. There was already somebody in there waiting. No worker was in there at all. They need like a ding, or they need something so they can know that people are walking through that door. I don't know how long it took before that chick came through, but I can tell you it was more than 5 minutes before she came back through that door. And when she came through the door, she's like, she told me that I needed to go to the bar because that's where the iPad was. So she made me walk out the door and in through the front door. I went to the bar. There's one guy in the bar. He's making drinks. She ends up coming from behind him and telling them, there's a Uber Eats. And then she just grabbed the thing from him. It's like, here, I'll do it. Well, she disappeared. This heifer disappeared, and I'm telling you, this heifer must have disappeared for a good 20 minutes. So that's already a long time, because remember I had waited already out there on the other side for 5 or 10 minutes. I can't remember. It was more than 5 minutes though, I can tell you that. And then waited for her. She came around there and I waited for her. She took the pad from her and waited like 20 minutes, and I'm sitting here and I'm just sitting there like, I done watched Family Feud, one episode went off, now another. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I went to the hostess, and I was like, can you see what's going on? And of course, as soon as she went back there, she brought the order right there. I'm like, this food been sitting back there, and that heifer, did she forget about me or something? She had to have. And then they didn't even give me the drink. So then I had to go back to the hostess, and nobody was at the bar. I mean, nobody, I don't know what the heck they were doing. So I had to go back to the hostess like, I'm missing my drink. And so the hostess went and grabbed the drink for me. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I'm like, I'm wasting too much time in this one spot. Luckily, my phone didn't even go off, but I'm like, I wasted too much time in this one spot. And then I dropped that order off, and I told the lady, I was like, I am so sorry if it took so long, but it took a really long time for them to give me the food, She's like, oh, that's okay. It's dinner time. I'm sure they had, customers that, it's at TGI Friday, so they were probably, it takes a while sometimes. I'm like, okay. I waited a little bit before my third order came through. And after that third order came through, right when I was getting ready to say, you know what, it's slow today, I'm about to just log off. they just started coming. Orders was coming, one after another. I think 3 different times while I was on the way to drop off one order, then the second order was coming through, another order was. And that happened like 3 times last night. So yeah, right when I was about to say, you know what, I'm about to log off, go home, and relax, and it started popping. It started popping. So yeah. However, I didn't get any tips yesterday. I didn't get any tips. I delivered to another house that I went to on my first day. So that's my second time there. I would have thought that, oh, it's your second time here. Oh, we're friends now. We're friends. We're buddies. That they would have given me a tip, but no, I didn't get any tips yesterday. I did a total of 7 trips yesterday, and no tips at all. So I guess, oh my gosh, let me tell you, I know I had watched a couple of videos where they said that do not use the Uber Eats map. And so throughout the days, the couple of days this week, I was noticing some of them would be like it would tell me my orders from a place that I'm familiar with. Well, she's trying to tell me to go choo choo choo, like go backwards, when I know how to get straight there. She would tell me some crazy stuff to get there. So I wasn't listening. I just went the way that I knew how, because my way was definitely a straight way, other than her go back. I don't know, when she was trying to take me to the back roads. Let me tell you, it was the back roads, because yesterday, my last order yesterday, it was for some apartments, and I'm like, okay, it was y'all know what happened. My dang phone died. Now, this time it died. It didn't shut off, actually, so that is the difference. It died because I did not put it on the charger last night after driving, and it died. So I do apologize, though. So let me finish telling you about the whole maps thing. So I was going on this my last delivery of the night, and so I'm driving. Everything is cool. Well, I kind of know where the apartments were. But, I'm like, okay, I've never been to them, but I've seen them off the highway. And so I'm like, oh, okay, so it's taking me there. I don't know, because I've never driven there, So as I'm driving, I'm like, hold on. Maybe this is the back way. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to get there. And as I am looking like, y'all see this gray hair? Lord Jesus, it will not let me be great. This gray hair, sweet Jesus. As I am, looking around like, this is starting to look like scary. It's starting to look like I'm in the Friday the 13th movie. The customer messages me, and he says, sometimes the address will take you to a different place. If so, use this address. So then I'm like, this sounds like a setup or something. What is going on? And then I'm like, okay. It looked real scary. It took me to a backwoods that had no lights, no nothing. I'm like, let me get the hell up out of here. So there's a gas station right around the corner, and I'm familiar with it and everything. So I went straight to that gas station, and then I put the address. I put the apartment's name into Google Maps. I left her on. I left the Uber Eats map chick on, and then I went to Google Maps and put in the name of his apartments. And, of course, it took me straight there. Which I was only like 5 minutes away. But it's a highway in between. But it's just, going under the highway, and it's right there. And I'm like, what the hell? So, I know a couple of YouTube videos that I've watched have said, to watch out for the, they actually suggest to not use the Uber Eats map, lady, to use your own map. And so yeah, I may definitely need to do that more often, especially if I'm going to places that I already know. So, yeah, that was really weird. But he said that that only happens with Uber Eats, not with regular Uber, is what that customer said. He said he's noticed it with Uber Eats, but just not with Uber. And then I was telling him, I said, well, it was the system, but, the Google Maps did just send me straight here. He was like, yeah. So he was cool about it because it took a while. For one, his order was from Hooters. His order was, oh my God, and his order smells so bomb. I wanted to say, hold on, please pause. Let me place an order right now. He had some lotta tots and some, just some regular, hot wings or whatever. Man, his food it smells so good. It smells so good. I wanted to order me some. And, so it took a minute for them to, fix the food and get it to me. I can't say this. That was the best service from a restaurant all week, because while I'm waiting, the hostess lady that's fixing the to go orders, because there's another to go chick waiting. I don't know who she was with, but she was there waiting for somebody's food, and that hostess lady, she's the first person, she's off. She said, would you like a water? She brought me a water, and then she was talking to, she makes the waiting experience not seem so bad or whatever. So I already had to wait for his food, and then the map took me somewhere else, so it took a little bit longer to get his food to him. So I was just apologizing. He's like, that's okay. He understands, the map sends you somewhere else. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yesterday was an okay day. There's just no dang tips. Come on. I'm doing a service for y'all. I am doing a service for y'all. Y'all tip the pizza man. Y'all can't tip us. Come $2-3. $2-3 is okay. I'll take $2-3, But yeah, it's crazy, right? But I'm still having a good time. Today is Friday. I don't know if I'm going to drive today or not. I probably am though, because it's Friday and I'm like, it's people's paydays. Maybe it'd be a whole lot more orders. Because if I'm doing only like 7 orders a night, I'm like, I want more. Give me I want to do like 5 orders an hour or something like that. I need some money. Okay. So let me go into work, y'all. I'm about to be late. Okay. Okay, y'all have a better day. Bye.